October 19th, 2025. The Caribbean sleeps under black water. But beneath the waves, something is moving. A cargo ship without lights. A convoy of speedboats trailing no radar signature. And far above, a U.S. Navy P-8 Poseidon watches in silence. Inside the ship's hold, 4 tons of crystal meth, $900 million in street value, and a digital drive labeled Project Neptune. Tonight, the cartels aren't running. They're fighting back. 2 weeks earlier, a data leak from the Venezuelan coast exposed encrypted radio bursts, short, sharp, every 6 hours. Analysts thought it was naval traffic. Then they heard a word repeated in Spanish, Tridente. Trident. It wasn't code. It was a declaration. A new coalition. Gulf Clan plus Tren de Aragua plus ex-military engineers building a narco fleet armed with stolen drone tech and AI navigation. Their plan? Move synthetic drugs under the ocean, invisible to satellites, using remote-piloted subs the size of buses. At 1:42 a.m., sonar operator Lieutenant Harris on USS Burlington picks up a strange return. Slow, mechanical, 70 feet below surface. Not a whale. Not debris. The ship tightens its turn radius. Engines whisper to half speed. Through night vision, the Poseidon spots faint heat blooms. 6 dots moving in formation. Commander Levin gives the order, Shadow Protocol. Do not engage until Eyes on SEAL Team 7 deploys in silence. 2 RHIBs glide across the black glass of the sea. Every paddle stroke echoes like a heartbeat. At 2:08, the first explosion flashes on the horizon. A decoy charge. The cartel had mined the water with depth-triggered fuel drums. Shrapnel rains. 1 RHIB is torn apart. 2 sailors overboard. The rest press forward, guided by thermal drones overhead. They reach the freighter San Marcos. It's listing. Engines dead. A Trojan ship. Inside, rows of chemical barrels and an entire server rack still humming. Each screen flashes the same line of code. AI root Neptune.active. The crew isn't local. Facial recognition later confirms them as former naval officers from 3 different countries. Mercenaries paid in crypto. 3:12 a.m. Green light. The Navy hits back. A Seahawk gunship arcs overhead, its searchlight cutting the storm. Gunfire rips the darkness. The freighter's bridge erupts in flame. Through smoke and seawater, SEALs breach the lower deck. They find 3 semi-submersible drones wired for remote launch, each capable of carrying 1,800 kilograms of narcotics or explosives. One is already armed. Levin shouts, "Kill the power." A single wrong move and the entire ship goes sky high. A sailor dives, severs the ignition relay with a combat knife. The timer freezes at 0003, 3 seconds from catastrophe. When the servers are decrypted, what they uncover changes everything. Project Neptune isn't a smuggling plan, it's a simulation, an algorithm predicting U.S. Navy patrol routes in real time, fed by hacked satellite data and Port Authority leaks. The cartels had built an AI that learns how to avoid the Navy. They weren't just fighting law enforcement, they were testing a weapon. The freighter burns behind them as dawn bleeds across the sea. In the distance, wreckage drifts, silent, smoldering, like tombstones floating on black water. At 5 a.m., the last transmission crackles through the headset. Target neutralized. Neptune's shadow destroyed. But in an anonymous data center somewhere in Panama, a new signal pings online. Tridente 2.0 initialized. The war has only changed shape. If you believe stories like this must never stay buried, share, subscribe, and keep the watch. Because the ocean forgets nothing. And neither should we.